So why is the Indian population leaving India even in their 30s, not just in their 20s? I have seen people leaving India in their 30s, and I'm sure that you have seen them as well. Most of them would go to Canada, UAE, then there's the USA, and you will see now it's almost all over the world. But basically the one thing that you can see is that it's a trend. People are leaving India, and there are people who are even in their 30s, 35, almost 40, almost, even those people are leaving India. Now why is that? I've identified three top reasons on at least why capitalists, the capitalistic Indians, the actual people who are running the economy, who are really the biggest contributors to the Indian economy, why the Indian government is losing them. And it's very important that you know these three reasons as well. The number one reasons is that the average taxpayer is not getting what they are paying for. First off, did you know that India has only less than 2% of its population which pays tax? The rest of the 98% people, actually more than 98% of the people, don't pay taxes. So what happens when these 2% of the people pay taxes? Well, their money is used to make the lives of non-taxpayers better. And to a capitalist, this is simply unacceptable. Yes, they would love if the society is prospering, but at the same point of time, what they're paying for and the amount they're paying, the amount of taxes they're paying, it's comparable to the taxes in countries like Canada and the US. And the government in Canada and US are doing a lot more for its taxpayers than the Indian government is. So that's why capitalists hate paying taxes in India, and this sort of pushes them towards opportunities in other countries. Point number two is the crab mentality, and this is again something that I've talked about in my previous videos as well, and this is an extremely important fact, and I've actually seen this happen around me a lot. The thing is, as soon as you reach even a mediocre range of success, people do not like it. The people around you, they will start hating you for it for no reason, even if you have more than 10 lakh rupees in your bank account. For some reason, they will think that you are someone who is now a different league of a person, and you're in a different league, and they will start treating you differently. They will start hating every single thing that you do. They will start hating your accomplishments after that point of time. In fact, a lot of people, when they get successful, their parents tell them, "Beta, don't buy a car. Don't buy a car as soon as you've gotten successful, or as soon as you have some money in your account. Don't buy a house. Don't buy, fancy this thing." Or even if they buy it, they don't want to disclose it. Look, if you bought it, don't tell anyone. If you bought a property, don't tell anyone, because people will be jealous. They will simply not accept it, right? So this is something that is probably so ingrained in the Indian society. People want to pull other people down if they see you doing better than them. So this extreme jealousy, and I understand that there's a huge population, but at the same point of time, if we work together, we can do so much better. However, the Indian population continues to adopt the crab mentality, and I don't think that's something that is going to change anytime soon. And finally, point number three is that the other countries are offering a much better value for money. If you are someone who's working in the corporate sector, and of course you are going to be paying the country, of course, in terms of your taxes, what the other countries may be offering you is free healthcare. They may be offering you something that is social security, which basically does not really exist in India, even when people claim it does in some way, but it actually does not. There's so many other privileges you get as a taxpayer in other countries. However, India has chosen not to give any of those privileges to the taxpayers. In fact, the taxes keep on raising every single year for some reason. And that is also why the problem of black money and corruption keeps arising. And in general, it is a mess when you are paying so much taxes and at the end of the day you are not getting any of these things in return. Why is free healthcare not given out? Why is something like social security not implemented, at least for the 2% of the people who are paying the taxes, yet it is implemented for some of the people who are not paying taxes? So that's a big question over here, and this is a very important thing, and this is actually why most capitalists, the people who are really pushing the economy to newer heights, who are taking the countries forward, right, India is losing out on those people. That talent, that's something that you cannot get back very easily, India, and I hope that you are listening. Until next time, this is Yash Mitra signing off. Goodbye and take care.